Hello, dear students. Good morning. I am here with the classes of Social Studies for class 8th. So, first I'll start the geography part, but before starting it is important to know that what we are going to learn in geography this year. We will learn about the resources and their development. So, this year we will learn about the resources that are available around us, how are the resources important, the distribution of the resources, their development, their conservation, and many more things. So, come, let's start with the first chapter, and it is natural resource. Before I start explaining you the chapter, you are requested to keep a notebook and pen ready with you so that you can note down the important terms, topics, and definitions that will help you further in your self studies. Students, please be attentive and focused while watching the video. Now, topics to learn in the first part. What we are going to cover in the first lecture is what is a resource, types of resources, and classification of resources on different bases. So let's start. And our first one is what is a resource? First of all, it is important to know that the meaning of the word resource. So it is anything that can be used is resource. So here it is written anything that is found in nature and has some value or use for humans is called resource. Whatever things we look around us, let's take an example that while watching this video, the essentials that you are using like mobile or your PCs, notebook or pen. This time, these things are resources for you for your studies. Like that only, everything around us that has some value, use, or utility for you is a resource. So, utility is what makes an object or substance a resource. Whatever we use becomes a resource only when its properties are recognized. The best example for this is as we are knowing that early humans were not aware about the use of iron. It doesn't mean that iron was not existing at that time. Iron was available at that time also. But at the times, humans were not knowing how to extract iron from its ore. So, when we learn this, that how we can extract iron from its ore, it becomes a resource. So, anything becomes a resource only when its utility is known to us. Now, the natural substances that are present in our environment can be consumed directly or indirectly. Let's take an example of tree only. If I'll ask you that what are furniture made of, then it is quite obvious that your answer will be wood. Now, from where we get the wood? We are getting wood from trees. So here, trees are the resources from which we get the wood and we are using that wood for making furniture. So here we are changing the form of the tree for our consumption. According to our needs, we change the natural substances. So it is the indirect use of natural substances present in nature and we are changing it into useful resources. Now, trees gives us fruits, oxygen, etc. that we can consume directly from the nature. So I hope that all of you are getting it that what is a resource. So anything that is found in nature, anything that is around you and you know how to use it. that becomes a resource. So here, resource is related to utility and value. That means the things that are useful for you and has some value for you becomes a resource. Now we will move through the next topic, and that is types of resources. So we are having three types of resources: natural resources, human made resources, and human resources. First we will start natural resources. As it is clear by the name only, the resources that occur naturally and support life are called natural resources. That means the resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modification, or that can be consumed directly, are called natural resources. Some natural resources can be utilized directly, like air, water, fruit, etc. Other resources have to be processed. We humans use our technology, knowledge, or skill to process the resource or to process the natural substances that are present in nature to convert it into useful resource. Like already given you an example of iron, so such as iron is processed from iron ore. So we are having lots of examples for natural resources like water, air, sunlight, minerals, forest, etc. So if someone asks you what is a natural resource, simply your answer will be the resources that occur naturally and somehow they support life are called natural resources. Now next one is human made resources. So it is also clear by the name only, human made resources. That means the resources that are created or made by humans. The natural resources that are changed or modified by the human beings are called human made resources. So, there are some natural substances that cannot be consumed directly in its natural form, or the natural substances becomes a resource only when their natural form has been changed or modified. So by using knowledge, skill and technology, human converts the available natural substances according to their needs. And once we change the form of a natural substance and start using it according to our needs, it becomes a resource. For example, the natural substances that are present in nature, humans are converting it for their uses, like roads, buildings, dams, government structures, etc. All these are human made resources. We human only created all this or modified it. Next one is human resources. Human resources means human resource constitute human beings themselves. That means we people are only the human resources. As all of us are knowing that humans are the most developed creature on this earth's surface. We people can make the best use of nature to create more resources when we have the knowledge, skill and technology to do so. Any natural resource become a worthwhile resource only when humans have a use for it. Now, human resources are the special resources, or we can say that human resources are considered to be the most important resource because we are only knowing or we are only having the capacity to convert the natural substances into useful resources. So, human resources constitute human beings only. We are only the part of the human resources. So, we are having three types of resources: natural resources, human made resources, and human resources. I hope that it is clear to all of you now. We will learn about the classification of resources on different bases. Now the natural resources are further classified on different bases. So majorly we are going to learn about 5 bases according to which the natural resources are classified, or we can say that are divided. So first basis will be the origin or source, their stage of development, their renewability, their distribution, and their availability. According to their origin or resource, there are two types of resources. One is biotic and next is abiotic resource. According to their stage of development, we are having actual resources and potential resources. According to the renewability of the resources, that how we can renewable it, that is renewable resources and non-renewable resources. According to their distribution, there are ubiquitous resources and localized resources. According to their availability, we are having continuous resources. So, this is the classification of resource on different bases. I'll explain you about all the types of resources in next lecture. I hope that whatever I have taught you is clear to you all. Please try to make notes and revise it so that it will be clear to you. If you have any further queries, you can keep it with you or you can comment it so that I'll add it in my further lecture. Thank you, students.